Welcome, folks. This is episode 30 of Dwarf Fortress Craft Riddles. We are in mid-autumn, and the reason we have stopped is because of the 8th wave of migrants have appeared at the bottom of the map here, southeast. I don't know how many there are. I'm going to process them, give them new names, so on and so forth, and I'm not going to force you to watch that. That will be totally edited out. And I'll tell you how many there are and what they are, or, stuff like that at the end of it. You haven't missed anything since the last episode, mostly collecting trees, hunting, complaining. Uh, you know, basically the same old, same old. Kind of sad, really. We are working, I think one of the dwarves is working on the mechanisms for the levers and the drawbridge, so we should have those done sooner or later. In fact, let me see. Let's see. Yes, Dwarf Fortress, wooden bends. No, that's not what I want. More wooden bends. That's one of the new arrivals. I know somebody was working on the mechanism. Could be they've already finished the first one and have stopped to eat or drink before working on the next one. You know what? Let's check stocks. Now, what would mechanism? I'm assuming mechanism would be in a mechanism. There we have 4 mechanisms. I believe only 2 of them will be necessary to make the drawbridge actually work. So what I'm going to do, let's see, before I go on to the migrants, what I want to do is see where the barrels are, where the people are. There it is. So it's in the dining room. So what I'm going to do is ask them to build, ask them, well, don't do that. Ask them to make a lever. Is it traps? Yep, traps. Right there with one of the mechanisms. And once they're done, we'll attach it to the drawbridge. That way, when people flood in there to save themselves and the military go out to fight, somebody in that dining area can close the drawbridge. Why are all those seeds there? Come on, guys, pick up after yourselves. Jeez. But what I'm going to do now is, went too far down, is start working on the migrants as they come in. Give them their new names, tell them about their new jobs, join the militia, the wrestling teams, and welcome them to their new happy life in this town. And yes, we're still a town, technically. We're not even a city or anything like that. We're a town. I could welcome them to the new little totalitarian dictatorship that is at the frontier. Comrades. All right, see ya. Add a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Okay, folks, it looks like we got a number of 9 migrants, 2 of which are children, and 1 alpaca, which is a wild llama. There's a difference between the two. Or is it the llamas are wild and alpacas are trained? I'm pretty sure the alpacas are wild and, well, never mind. Which means we're going to have to build up more bedrooms, and we are behind in the bedroom production as of late, to be honest. And we have a new mayor. Alright, we'll stop everything. Let's see the mayor. So, it is the same mayor. He's been reelected. Wow. How is he handling this? Great deal of stress. But has improved my organization. Very satisfied. And if he became re-elected as the mayor, it means that his social skills have gone up because of all the being yelled at and screamed at and cried on. He's actually doing okay as the mayor, so I guess I'll keep him that way. Some of the people who showed up, some of the new arrivals, have family here, which means that might help other family members here who are lonely. That might work to our advantage. It looks like they also now have the lever. So what we're going to do is ask them to link it to a bridge. So I just have to push B, and there's only that one. That's the one, not the ones that control the waterways. That one. And we're going to need two. Okay, yeah. So we're going to have one mechanism left out of the three, because one has been used to make the lever, and then two will be used to attach it to the drawbridge. So think of it as one for the one for the lever. Have I been saying lever? One for the lever, one for the bridge, and one to connect it. And there's the looks like the traders are leaving or trying to leave. I know the merchants will be leaving soon. And that sea up there that represents combat, that's actually they're hunting. So they're killing animals, which is good. That means there's going to be more food. Resume. So yeah, this is more of a, I think, update. After I edited everything, this will end up more of a short update than an actual episode. But yeah, we do have now multiple temples. Well, one interfaith temple, one temple I made for Gopher, and one temple I don't know who would want to. It's just a temple. I'm not sure exactly who worships that one yet. The Healing Church. I know at least 8 or 9 people worship that person or that god, but I'm not sure exactly who does within the. I need to pick somebody to be the performer, the priest or priestess of the temple, and whoa, okay, these I'm not really focused today. Sorry about that. I think I just burped right into the mic too. I had dinner before this, so I'm waiting for somebody to come worship. Then I could say, hey, guess what? Guess who's the new priest or priestess? But yeah, let's see how the construction's doing. They've just got to it. Alright, well, not much I can do about that. Horrified. What are you horrified about? Why are you horrified? Who's horrified? You guys are always horrified. What do you see now? All the dead bodies have been put outside. Oh, except for that one. Guys, why isn't this dead body outside? Somebody do it. There has been a few tantrums. It's hard to keep track of nowadays, to be honest. And there's clothing and worn equipment and all sorts of stuff all over the place. Basically what happens when you have a dwarf fortress. I wonder if they finished that new statue I wanted. Let's see. But yeah, I think it's going to be time to edit. Okay, so I still only have 2 statues. Both are being used. So there's a plain green statue in the interfaith one. Let's see. Yeah. It's the destruction of somebody, somewhere, someplace, somehow. I don't know. And the other one's actual god that Gopher believes in. Image of lightning, rain, trees, and night, depicted as a male elephant. So once again, I'm worshipping Indian gods here. Yay! Ooh, excuse me. Not only did I eat dinner, but I actually waited a few hours, and I'm still burping into the mic, and yawning, because it's dark out. Thank you, daylight savings time. No, actually, that has nothing to do with that. It's just dark out. Oh, what's wrong? You have sand-bearing items. You've just finished making a whole bunch of bags. There should be sand-bearing items all over the place. Why is somebody carrying a wounded child? There's turkeys all over the place, pigs all over the place, chickens all over the place. Good God. Come on, guys. Farm! Farm! Somebody's sleeping in the stock room. Well, there's not really much happening. I suppose we'll have to wait till a werewolf attacks before it becomes interesting again. Yippee-yi-yay. So until then, folks, have a good night, good day, good March. It started out with snow, and now it's actually in the 60s outside, so it definitely came in like a lion and leaving like a lamb.